And good evening. I'm meteorologist Angela Buchman with a live update here on WTHR Plus. We have rain and storms moving across central Indiana. The rain has been heavy. The storms have been noisy. We've had at least a couple of reports of some small hail. Thought we'd get you a quick update. No warnings in terms of severe weather, but we remain under the flood watch, and we do have a couple of river flood warnings to get to. But I want to start with where we have the heavy rain right now impacting a good part of central Indiana. We'll dive into Marion County, city of Indianapolis. We've been in and out of the heavy rain, the rumbles of thunder. It's raining in Zionsville and Brownsburg, Avon, Plainfield, Lawrence and Fishers, and then east along 70 through Hancock County, and really some big storms south of Indianapolis, moving through Spencer right now, east of Martinsville, impacting all of Johnson County and southern Shelby County with heavy rain, lots of lightning, and the potential of some small hail. One of the stronger cells right over Spencer right now, and it will track off to the east, so heads up Ellettsville, Bloomington, Clear Creek. You've got one of the stronger storms moving your way in the next 10 to 15 minutes or so with heavy rain, lots of lightning. In fact, just on this view here, we've got 20+ lightning strikes and the potential that some of these stronger storms produce a little bit of hail. You can see the heavy rain over Martinsville, heavy rain and lightning impacting Johnson County and the northwestern corner of Brown County. We'll go north. The rain gets much lighter the farther north you go, and really no rain at this point in places like Delphi and Logansport. Some showers near Lafayette, some steadier rain in Attica, south to Crawfordsville. We'll go east of this location, showing Muncie, Winchester, heavy rain across Wayne County, including the economy area into Richmond, and then south into Connorsville over toward Liberty. Cambridge City getting some rain and some pockets of heavier storms just to the southeast of Shelbyville. We have to look west to see what else is coming our way, and there are additional rain and storms, pockets of rain, pockets of storm activity moving from west to east. All of this developing along a boundary that is nearly stationary, and we can see that just from the radar itself. We'll also show you temperatures here in just a second. Flood potential now through Wednesday morning. This is a flood watch from the National Weather Service. We've already had easy 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches of rain in some locations, and we're going to add to that. The river flood warnings are for the East Fork of the White. That's near Seymour, and then the White River through parts of Greene County. Those are high and rising. Really any waterway, if you live near one, creek, river, stream, they're high because we've had snow melt. We've had rain, and now we're going to add a couple of inches of rain to that. So you're going to continue to see rises on those local waterways. Potential for an additional inch or two between now and 11 o'clock tomorrow night, and we could end up with another wave later Wednesday night into early Thursday as this active weather pattern continues. The boundary is in place. It is basically separating two different types of air masses. It's 39 in Kokomo, but we're still in the 50s. Bedford 55, Seymour 51, and it's along the boundary that we find the heavy rain and the storms. Keep the umbrellas handy tomorrow and again on Thursday, off and on rain and storms in the forecast. We'll be at 45 Wednesday morning, 51 at noon. High temperatures, upper 50s, low 60s. We should be a little warmer than what we've had the last couple of days. We also think there will be some breaks in the storm activity that will help to destabilize the atmosphere and bring an increased threat of severe weather. It's not a big threat. On our scale of 1 to 5, we're at a 1 with a greater threat down to our south and west. But thinking now we get perhaps some additional hail producing thunderstorms or thunderstorms with some damaging wind and or rotation. Something we'll keep you updated on as we make our way into Wednesday and Wednesday night. This is Future Track 13. Really great job on the placement of the heavy rain so far. It does start to shift just a little bit to the south overnight and early tomorrow, but with all the rain we're dealing with, we can expect a slow morning drive with some additional showers still falling. As we get into Wednesday afternoon, a break or two from the heaviest rain for the northern part of the state, but here comes the next wave. If this verifies, we get another round of rain and storms in here Wednesday, impacting the afternoon evening drive. That's 5 p.m. and then another wave you can see already building back to our west. That will impact us Wednesday night into Thursday. Thursday, temperatures continue to climb. We'll be back, we'll be into the middle and upper 60s for highs, but still keeping an eye on rain and storms. And you can see it here with the next wave Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. This is Thursday at 4 a.m. and we really aren't expecting a break, a decent break, until Thursday afternoon and into Friday. Friday, this big severe weather event looks to set up out to our west, and we will start to warm up. Very active weather pattern for us over the next couple of days, and there's that warm up that I mentioned on Friday with a high of 77. We'll still be close to 70 with rain and storms returning to start the weekend. So active weather pattern, we've been talking about this the last couple of days, getting you prepared for the heavy rainfall potential. If you're just joining us, I'm meteorologist Angela Buchman with a live weather update here on WTHR+. And if you are just joining us, we'll back this up to get you caught up on where we have some of the heavier rain right now, and storms for that matter. Nothing reaching severe limits at this point. Hail can't be ruled out, although so far it's been relatively small. Haven't had any reports of any damaging wind gusts, but definitely reports of the heavy rain and lots of lightning as well. We have heavy rain in downtown Indianapolis, south into Johnson County, and then some of the bigger storms developing just a little farther to the south and west. You can see those south of Cloverdale pushing east of Spencer, Ellettsville. We mentioned you at the top of the hour. Thought you might have about 10 minutes. Well, it's 9:06. You had about 7 minutes, and the heavy rain has arrived. So Bloomington, get ready. I'd say another 4 or 5 minutes for you before you get into some of that heavier rain, and that will move across Monroe County and eventually into Brown County. So Nashville heads up, some heavy rain moving in. Nineveh already south into Brown County. We've got the rain at times. The potential for some small hail. We've got lots of lightning as well. Not much in the way of lightning the farther north you go, but still raining in Attica and Crawfordsville, Covington, Anderson, Middletown, Newcastle as well, with heaviest rain falling to the south from Spiceland, Knightstown into Rushville, Connorsville, Liberty, and Brookville, and just south of Shelbyville as well. So you can see what we're dealing with radar. And as we look west, there are additional storms developing. So we will be in and out of some rain, some rumbles of thunder, perhaps still some small hail. The good news in terms of severe weather, no warnings. We do have the flood watch, though, for a good part of central Indiana, as we have the potential for additional heavy rain and a couple of flood warnings. These are river flood warnings for the East Fork of the White and then in the White River into parts of Greene County. So those are river flood warnings. Additional couple of inches of rain possible over the next 24 to 36 hours that will come in several waves that we're going to be tracking for you with Future Track 13. Temperatures were in the 30s north, 50s south. We do expect the warm air to continue to surge north, and as it does, that will put us at least at risk for a couple of severe storms tomorrow. Grab the umbrella, have a way to get warnings just in case, especially tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, and tomorrow night. It's a low threat, but not zero. On our scale of 1 to 5, we are at a 1. Future Track 13 shows the rain we're dealing with now. Tapers off a little bit as we get into early tomorrow and shifts a little farther south. And then we'll keep an eye on additional waves of rain and storms coming out of Illinois. We've got another one on tap for tomorrow evening and another one later Wednesday night into Thursday. So yes, I know it's Tuesday night and we still have 2 additional days with several rounds of rain and storms coming. Flooding is a real threat. We've already seen some street flooding. That lowland flooding will continue, and we may see additional rivers go under flood warnings as well as, again, heavy rain moving back in Wednesday night, Thursday morning. That's Thursday at 4 a.m. impacting another morning drive on Thursday. So I would be thinking now, I've got wet weather, I've got storms. It's probably going to take me a little longer to get where I'm going, especially during those drive times, the morning drive and the evening drive. And we do expect to be in and out of rain and storms all the way through Thursday evening. We do get a bit of a break from the widespread rain and storms. Thinking now the severe weather setup is out to our west on Friday. We'll be keeping you updated on that as well, and the potential of record or near record warmth on Friday. Saturday, rain and storms, 70. Sunshine returns on Sunday as we spring forward. Daylight saving time begins this weekend as we turn our clocks forward 1 hour. So yes, we're going to lose that hour, but sunshine and 64 to wrap up the weekend. I'm meteorologist Angela Buchman. We wanted to make sure we kept you updated here on WTHR Plus with live weather updates. It's not 9:10. We'll do another one at 10 o'clock and then have a full report on Channel 13 at 11. And if needed, if we would get any warnings, we'll pop back on. But right now, everything below severe limits. It's just heavy rain and lots of lightning. We'll see you at 10.